Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, what's up, lifers? What's up, lifers? What's up, lifers? It's your boy Dave Life. It's Dave Life, and you're watching the After Dark podcast. You're watching the After Dark podcast, episode number 323. This one is After Dark episode number 323. Oh, there it is. Let's go. Buyer's remorse. Buyer's remorse. We're discussing buyer's remorse. Look, man, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us tonight. So I want to say thank you. I appreciate y'all for being here, man. Let's start this off, y'all, like we always do, the right way. Heavenly Father, have your way, Lord. I pray that you would speak to your people. I pray that you would enlighten us, entertain us, and inform us, Lord. Let us have a great conversation. Forgive us of our sins that we've committed by both commission and omission. Father, charge us to our heads and not our hearts. We give you all the praise, glory, and honor, and pray that you be glorified. Let us have a great conversation, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen, amen, and amen. Yeah. Yeah, man, we live, everybody. Thank you for joining. It's your boy, Dave Life. It's your boy, Dave Life. And this is the After Dark podcast. If you want to support Dave Life and Dave Life TV, you can hit me on Cash App at $ Dave Life TV. Hit me on Venmo at Dave Life, or if you're on TikTok, you can definitely double tap the screen. You can send gifts. Make sure you get your daily heart me, and make sure you support the live, man. Let's do a power share. Get the live out to everyone that's watching, man. I appreciate y'all. Again, the discussion tonight is going to be, let me get this right. I want to make sure I have my banners right and everything. The discussion tonight is going to be Ayesha Curry, buyer's remorse, insecurity, disappointment, or disrespect. Buyer's remorse, insecurity, disappointment, or disrespect. She's been in the news a lot today, you guys, and the rest of the world that's watching, for a number of weeks discussing her marriage. And we're going to talk tonight about whether or not that is actually disappointment, regret, disrespect, or insecurity. I appreciate that. Like I said, for everybody that's watching on TikTok, everybody's watching on TikTok, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. Shout out to the gram. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to YouTube. We're live on all media right now, and including X, also known as Twitter. So look, I got a few people that's going to help me out, y'all. We got the cast of characters that's always here helping me. Let me bring them up to the stage so we can discuss this. I see my brother from another mother in the building. It's my guy. I went to high school with him. He's also one of my groomsmen. He got my back. So let me bring my man to the stage. This is my guy, Big Corey G. Come on to the stage, Big Corey G.
Hello, lifers. Hello.
What's up, Corey?
Oh, I can't call it, bro. You doing all right?
Yeah, man, I'm doing well. I can't complain. Another week, another show. Time for us to get this going. Hey, man, say what's up to everybody that's on TikTok. Shout out to TikTok.
What's up, TikTok? How y'all doing?
And while we're doing this, Corey, look, I want you to let me know how your week is going, because what I'm going to do while we're doing this, I'm going to power share this to everybody that's watching on TikTok. So tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and how long you've been on the podcast.
Well, I've been on a couple podcasts. I used to have one with my homeboys in Atlanta called the Porch Fellas. Our schedule's real tight, so it's kind of hard to do this and get everybody together. But we still love to talk-ish, as we would say, about everything. But I'm here with you tonight, Dave. My week has been good. I can't complain, and I won't complain. Like somebody we about to talk about complaining. I'm trying to get you stuck to yourself.
No doubt. Let me see. Let me get this right. After Dark podcast is live. Let me see.
What's the gospel song? I won't complain.
I won't complain.
Man, I don't think she
Let's
took
see.
heed to that.
Well, we gonna see. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. We gonna see. All right, I gotta get the title right. It's buyer's remorse. Let me pull it back up so I can see. There it is. Insecurity, disappointment, or disrespect. We're gonna get that going right now, man. When did you first hear about Ayesha Curry's and this is really an example. It's not really about her. It's more about
Yeah,
buyer's remorse. When a person gets involved, when they buy a new car, they take it home and then they regret, like, oh man, why did I buy this car? Right?
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
similar in a relationship. Um, it could be like that. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to know, is her feelings uh actually disrespect to her husband or not? That's what I want to know because everybody's talking about it, right?
yeah. And when I first heard it, I heard it from Killer Mike, and I was shocked that he said something about it. I was like, not Killer Mike. Come on, not you. He's not the type of person you do it, and that's why he apologized on another podcast on Club Shay Shay. But
Yeah,
then I was like, okay. As I got deeper into it, and what she was talking about is things like, well, she brought it up. You should have
right,
kept her mouth shut. And she said she went to a therapist. Usually, when you talk to things with a therapist, it's usually in house. You don't bring
right,
it out in the public. So
right.
my thing is, it's a little bit disrespectful to your husband, who has said not one word.
Mm, mm. Yeah, he doesn't complain. He really doesn't complain. Um,
Yeah,
but I mean, the I guess converse argument could be he don't have much to complain about because he's really blessed. His life is doing well. Everything's going in his favor. So
but
maybe
we
it
don't
could
know
be.
that. We don't know that for sure, sir.
We don't know that about either one of them, to be honest, right?
Yeah,
We don't. We
exactly.
really we really don't
We
know.
don't we don't know what's going on behind closed doors, and that's where she should have kept it, behind closed doors.
Yeah, yeah, we're on the outside looking in, to
On
be
the
honest.
outside looking in.
All right, I got some people coming in now. I see some people coming in over here on TikTok. So let me see. I got a few people coming in. I got Miss Blessed. Welcome in, Miss Blessed. Welcome in, Nilsa. Welcome in, Chris Bradley. I see y'all. Thank y'all. If I can get y'all to just power share, of course, let's double tap. Let's double tap. Let's power share and let's get this out to the FYP. Let's get it out to the For You page, the For You feed, and do everything that you do on TikTok normally. All right, so we're just gonna do it like that. All right, cool. All right, so people will pop in as they get in and see fit. So Corey, I wanna show us. Let me see. Hold on. TikTok, can y'all hear me? I want to make sure TikTok can hear me. All right, and then Corey, I have a slight echo. I don't know if that's you got your headphones on.
Get my headphones on, bro.
All right, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. All right, cool. All right, so welcome in everybody. Welcome in. Okay, Miss Bless said that she can hear me. Okay, cool. All right, so everyone that's on TikTok, you guys can see us. You can see the show. If you actually want to join the show from TikTok, I'm not going to bring people up on the TikTok stage. If you want to join the show, send me a message. Um, I guess send me a message in TikTok. Say you want to join the show, and I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link, and we'll do that. That way, I think I can just go into the messages and get everybody that wants to be on. They can jump on. All right, cool. Oh yeah, hey man, we in the house. We got 5 people watching on TikTok. We got 4 people on X. We got somebody watching through YouTube. So
Good.
put your comments, you guys. Put your comments if you're watching on YouTube. Put your comments there, and I can display them on the screen. If you're watching on Instagram, I cannot post your comments, but
Mm.
if you do want to join the show, you can come on over to YouTube / Dave Life TV, or send me an instant message on YouTube and I'll get you on the show. All right, especially for my regulars. I got to get this. Let me see. I got to brighten up my. Oh, I don't want to brighten it that much. All right, there you go. I think that'll work. 320 ISO. Cool. All right, yo, what up? What up, Harlem Shabazz, man? You watching my podcast? So we're gonna play the music later, but make sure you watch the podcast here. If you want to be on the show, Shabazz or anyone else, hit me up on TikTok, send me a DM. I'm looking at them, and then I'll get you the link to the show. What's up, Levon? I see everybody. Welcome in, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Love After Dark Radio will start in about an hour and 30. Right now, this is the After Dark podcast where we're discussing the topic that you see right here. Let's see, where is it? There it is, right there. We're discussing the topic buyer's remorse. Buyer's remorse. Buyer's remorse. There it is. We want to talk about Ayesha Curry, buyer's remorse, insecurity, disappointment, or disrespect. Insecurity, disappointment, or disrespect. All right. We'll add more people to the stage as they come in, Corey.
All right, cool.
Cool. So let me remove that, and then let me bring us back, and then we can talk. Cool. All right. So Corey, I want to show you a clip, man. Um, the clip is I got a few clips, so I'm gonna show the original clip that started it all. She was on the Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith. He's shaking his head already. He's shaking his head. Corey shaking his head already. Like, yo,
Should be called a red flag table talk. Red flag.
yeah, man. Corey is already like, yo, man. So I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna show the clip, and then we can react to that clip, and then more people will come to the stage. So let's do that. Here's the original clip.
I feel like when Steph was first going off, really making a name for himself, everyone loved his family. He was bringing out the baby to the press conference. The wife was doing the cooking show. But it was simply not enough for Ayesha, and over time, it's really just gotten more and more embarrassing. First 6 years ago, we had this clip from the Red Table Talk where relationships go to die. Ayesha went on there with the Sith Lord herself, and also Steph's mother of all people, and she had this to say about yearning for attention from other men. Because there are women out there constantly thirsting over her husband, and she wanted some of that same lust.
Something that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then, like, I begin to internalize it, and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're
Like,
not looking.
what?
You're not
Like,
looking. You're not even. But I'm gonna tell you something.
So she said she had zero male attention. I'm gonna play that clip from right here one more time.
Herself, and also Steph's mother of all people, and she had this to say about yearning for attention from other men. Because there are women out there constantly thirsting over her husband, and she wanted some of that same lust.
Something that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then, like, I begin to internalize it, and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're
Like,
not looking.
what?
You're not
Like,
looking. You're not even. But I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay. So she said it bothered her that she had zero male
And I
attention.
feel like when Steph
She felt like she had zero male attention. And then the ladies on the show said, but you shouldn't really be looking for that. Like, and not only that, you're not noticing that men are giving you attention. So this was the original clip that had everybody up in arms. So Corey, give me your reaction to that clip, man.
Ma'am, number one, you're married. That's number one. So male attention, if you're a married woman and they to respect your husband, should not be soon anyway. You're married, crazy. And then if you carry yourself in the right way, if if people were going to respect your husband, so let's say for instance, let me just say when my dad was alive, and my mom and they were married. Uh, did I expect dudes to be walking, looking at, talking to, holler at my mama? No, even as a kid, no, because she got a husband
Mm-hmm.
and probably know my dad. So why would I? And then as a single man, if I know you're married, Why would I even try to holler at you or say or gawk at you and I know you're married? I'm being respectful to you and your marriage. Period. Now, if you want people to be disrespectful, then you carry yourself in a disrespectful way. But luckily, you didn't carry yourself in a disrespectful way. So you should be happy about that, ma'am. And I'm even calling you ma'am. I'm being very respectful.
Yeah, because some people were really going ham. Let me look at the comments right now. Let me see. All right, do we have any comments on? All right, no comments yet on YouTube. All right, so on TikTok, Ms. Bless said, "That sounds really immature. Sounds immature." Okay, let me know what else. Thank you for the daily heart meets. Let me ask y'all a question. Did you see the clip, everyone that's on TikTok? I mean, Ms. Bless said she sounds immature. If not, I can press replay. Let me know if I need to replay. I can replay the clip. What's going on, Gary? Welcome in, everybody. Y'all are watching the After Dark podcast, and we're discussing Ayesha Curry. Are her comments um, disrespectful, insecure, or uh, what did I say? There it is. Disappointing. Like, is she disappointed? Is she disrespectful, or is she just insecure? All right. Somebody said replay. All right. So welcome in. Let me see what that is. Welcome in the original. I got you. I'm a replay. Encourage more viewers to share. Yeah, I do want y'all to power share. Make sure you hold down my nose. Power share the live to all the people that want to get into a great podcast discussion. Let me send this to one more person. Let's see. I'm also going to send it to. Make sure y'all share this out. Share it to all of the network managers as well. People may want to discuss and talk about this. All right, cool. Go on. Okay, I'm gonna replay it. Attention doesn't have to mean being approached, is what McLean said. I like that.
Mm.
Attention doesn't have to mean being approached. All right, so let's play it again, y'all.
Like when Steph was first going off, really making a name for himself. Everyone loved his family. He was bringing out the baby to the press conference. The wife was doing the cooking show. But it was simply not enough for Ayesha, and over time, it's really just gotten more and more embarrassing. First 6 years ago, we had this clip from the Red Table Talk where relationships go to die. Ayesha went on there with the Sith Lord herself, and also Steph's mother of all people, and she had this to say about yearning for attention from other men. Because there are women out there constantly thirsting over her husband, and she wanted some of that same lust.
Something that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then
You
like I
don't
begin
even
to
realize
internalize it and I'm like, is something wrong with
You're
me?
not.
Like,
You're not looking.
what?
You're not
Like,
looking. You're not.
So
Okay.
they're saying that she's not looking for the male attention, and she's feeling like, my husband gets a lot of attention from women, and I don't feel like I'm getting attention. And she said, I know it sounds bad. So she admitted it may sound weird, but she's being honest. So first question is, was that clip disappointing? Like she's a disappointment. Was that clip just her being insecure? You're not disappointed. You're just like, man, she's just insecure. Or is that clip disrespect? Shout out to everybody. Thank you, Rhea, for the daily heart me.
So let me just say this, Dave. If you listen to what she said, she wants the attention that Seth Curry gets.
Yep.
Now, I don't know what the person said. Yeah, attention is not just going, the attention that she wants is someone coming and talking to her. That's what she wants. Did she said it? Did she not say that?
Someone talking to her. I don't. Well, she said a lot of people come and talk to her husband. He's nice,
Exactly.
and I don't get attention. So I don't
So
know if she.
that's what she said. She just said.
Okay.
If she just said that she wants the same thing Seth Curry gets, and
Okay.
she feels invisible because her last name is Curry. I
Yeah.
only know what her original name is. She
Right.
could be Ayesha from ABC. We don't know. Aisha,
Aisha,
that's
you
right.
are the girl that I've
Girl
never
I never
had.
had.
Hey, what if it was? What if she was who ABC was talking about when she was a kid and she not getting that attention no more?
Well, the girl who was that girl in the video is from Atlanta. But what
Okay.
I'm saying is this: it is a disappointment from probably from just the Steph Curry. And he's probably a little bit disappointed in her for just bringing all this out in the public eye.
Okay.
Because he's not that type guy to like. He has commercials and stuff, but he don't bring out dirty laundry. He's not. I can tell he's not that type of guy. The dude had to work to where he gets right now. He was probably he wasn't even a high school big time high school player. He went to Davidson College, so he went to a small school, got popular, and she was probably popular where she was, probably a little bit bigger than he was because she was pretty and all this stuff. And they got together. Now he's the man, and you taking a second seat. Now you sitting down as his wife. Would you? Hey, you said I do.
Mm-hmm.
You said it. What you expect? So I don't get it. I don't. I mean, even you know who my favorite woman is. My
Jill
favorite
Scott.
woman is Jill Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, if I was with Jill Scott, guess what? I'd be right there behind her. Get all the attention you want. I don't need nothing.
Wait, so you telling me you could be Stedman to her Oprah and that wouldn't bother you?
No, well, actually, no Stedman actually had a little clout.
He did. He did.
So I would be think of like I'm trying to figure out somebody who so I would be a no name husband.
Okay.
I don't oh, perfect example. Diana Ross husband.
Okay.
No one knows who
I never knew she was married.
Ed Ding Ding. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I never
It's
knew she was
like
married.
if you don't know how to play your role, and there's a role for someone who's famous and who has more stature than you, it's not a competition.
Mm,
Why are you making this a competition? That's
mm.
what it sounds like to me.
Okay. Let me greet the room. So you're watching After Dark episode 323. After Dark episode 323. Ayesha Curry fires remorse. Is it insecurity, disappointment, or disrespect? So she clearly is showing some sort of uh, angst about being married to Steph and not necessarily getting the attention that she once had. So she definitely is showing some angst. I don't know if she is regretting being married to him. I'm not going to go that far, Corey, because I've seen them hugged up and holding hands and happy. So I'm not going to go that far.
Yeah, I'm
But
not either.
but how would you feel, man? Okay, so you said if you were married to Jill Scott, you don't have no problem standing beside her or being behind her and letting her take the shine. Um, but what if all these men are coming after Jill Scott, Corey, and ain't nobody saying nothing about you? Like every time you hit the red carpet, it's Jill. Every time you go to a concert, it's Jill. In fact, people are like, excuse me, sir, excuse me, sir. They may not even realize you are her husband, but would it make you feel insecure? Would you be disappointed that you didn't, make it big like Jill did? Maybe you wanted to be in the limelight somehow and you're not. Would that bother you being playing the background?
No, because I know my position. Sometimes you're supposed to play the background.
Mm,
Sometimes the background is your support. That's
mm,
who she looks at. If
mm,
Jill comes to me, I'm looking at Corey because that's my man. He's right there. I know where he is at all time.
mm,
I'm
mm.
background.
Okay.
Some of the best. Stephen Wonder had great background singers
Yeah.
before. He had great. Jill Scott got great. Erica got great background singers.
Mm-hmm.
People have to learn how to take the bait. You got to learn how to be Robin. It's okay to be Robin to
Okay.
Batman.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let me read these comments right quick. So back on the talk, back on TT. We call it TikTok TT. Let me see. I know
TT.
that's we call her TT. She's fickle too. All right. The original with it. She said, oh, thank you, Royalness. Royalness is at level 8. Thank you, Royalness. Appreciate you, Royalness. All right. The original, she said, guys don't approach her because of who she's married to. So guys don't approach her out of respect for who she's married to. They know she's not leaving Steph. Okay. Fancy said who? Okay, I don't know which one that was. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, and Gary said, "Look, I'm securing my manhood. I'm not worried about." I guess he's saying if he was married to Oprah or Jill Scott, Gary said, "Hey, I'm securing my manhood." Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out to everybody: Royalness, Nilsa, Amazing AI Kids, Jackie, Miss Bless, Gary, McLean. LHS is in the building. My whole agency, LHS Strong, is in the building.
I'm
I see
good.
you. I see you, LHS. And Corey, when you come to TikTok, if you do want to be a content creator, as not just do my show, but do your own thing, you got to join LHS.
All right.
I'm just letting you know, it's worth it, man. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
brother.
All right. Someone said I like this topic. Okay, cool, Gary. All right, now Amazing AI Kids, Gary, Nilsa, everybody is watching. We're gonna play the next clip. So the first clip, Corey, that was from Red Table Talk. That was a few years ago,
Okay.
right? All right, and so we showed that clip. Let's get into the second clip. The second clip. Oh yeah, the second clip is from The View. Now, Isha Curry was a guest on The View, and when she was on The View, they brought out what looked like an exotic dancer, a male exotic dancer. It
Oh,
might have
that
been
wasn't the view. That was not the view. That was the talk.
the talk. The talk. Okay, hey, my bad. Thank you for correcting me. I love
Hey, no problem.
I love when my guest hosts help me out. So check it out. Welcome in, Rita G. I see you. So, oh, we got some comments over here. Hold up. Who's over here? All right, Chris R. Oh, hold on. Chris R said, "Hey, this is taken out of context. Stop it." Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're reacting to what we heard. Now, if people can take it however they want to take it, right? But we're giving her all the shine she needs, and we're gonna show all the clips. The first clip was what she said on Red Table, right? And we're reacting to it. We're not putting any context around it. We're playing the clip. And that's what I love about podcasts. You can actually just play the clip and then react. I don't have to try to tell people what she said. I can play exactly what she said. So we're going to play it again, another clip, and we're going to react to that. So, Corey, this is the next clip from The Talk. A male exotic dancer came out. It looked like for someone's birthday. And Ayesha did something. And we're going to see how the people felt when she did what she did. And see, that's Dave not adding no sauce on it. I'm just gonna play the clip. All right, let's go.
Marcel.
One more time. If you missed it, look at her. Look at how she did her ring.
Marcel.
All right. So we will pause that right as she was adjusting her ring. We'll pause that right as she's adjusting her ring right there. Right. Some people got upset, Corey, because she took her ring off or was acting like she wanted to take her ring off. Some people were mad at that. Some people were like, "What is she doing? Why is she messing with her ring?" So I'm gonna ask you right there. You're her husband. You see her on a talk show full of ladies. They bring out some eye candy, and then she adjusts her ring, acting like she want to take it off. How that make you feel?
Oh, I'm her husband.
You're her husband.
Were we married in California or North Carolina?
You were married. Let's go. Let's put it in North Carolina.
Okay. So we were married in North Carolina. Look, let me just say this. If you know better, you do better.
Mm.
And I could tell by her personality she was probably just playing. I get it. You
Mhm.
just playing around. It's for TV. Whatever. But you forgot you got that last name behind you. It ain't Ayesha Miller, whatever. It's Curry.
Mm.
We a team. We're a bond. I can't do that. If I'm Steph Curry and I shoot a three and I hit it and I hear 80,000, 30,000, whatever, how many women stand up like, yay, and all of them like just fling. I can't be like this. Uh-oh. I can't shoot the three and then be like this.
And take your ring off.
Right. Because he
Mm.
done shot a lot of threes with that finger like that.
Right. Hold on. Hold on. There's some people in the comments. Oh, they going Rita going in. I see you, Rita G. I see you. All right, Rita G is going in over here on TikTok, and we got Chris going in on YouTube. All right, here it is. All right, so let's go with Rita G first. Rita G said that was the real. Okay, not the talk. She said it was the real.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm sorry. I
okay, that's
forgot.
the real. Thank you
They
for the
all
correction. All
they
right, that was
all
the
about the
real.
same.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, Derry. I see you. Thank you for all the gifts too. All right. Somebody said it was Rita G said it was old. That clip is old. It was a joke. And then she's laughing. Well, this is why we're discussing it, right? Because a husband might not feel like playing with the ring is a joke. A husband might say, "Hey, when I'm at the strip club, you want me to take my ring off?" Or when I'm, like you say, Corey, when I'm on the red carpet and the women are hollering for me because I'm Denzel Washington, you want me to act like I'm pulling my ring off because somebody bad is hollering? That's something to think
Yeah,
about.
I know it's a joke. I get it. And I know she was on TV. I get it. But
Okay,
when is the line being crossed?
right.
So everybody just good with
All
it.
right. Chris said, "Hey, it's the real." Oh, no problem. All right,
No
it's the real.
problem.
All right, and then Chris also said, and tomorrow was fanning, so the other host on there was fanning over the dude, right? Um,
Yes.
tomorrow, and then Chris also
And
said,
where's tomorrow now?
"Oh, I don't what."
Exactly.
She's divorced, right?
Ding ding.
Oh Lord. All right, and then Chris also said, "Men do it all the time. Men do it all the time. So is it okay because men do it that Aisha does it?"
Yes. What you mean men do it all the time? We're not talking about men. We're talking about Steph Curry, Ayesha Curry.
Steph, you keep saying Steph, Steph, Steph,
Steph.
Steph, Steph.
Steph. Yeah, Steph. Steph
Let's
is a little.
let them be happily married.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Hey, so look, Gary said it's just a joke to me. Okay, Gary said it's just a joke to me. Thank you for all the likes. We're at 22,000 likes, y'all. Let's keep it rolling. Keep those devices tapping. Let's
Hey,
get us
Dave,
to
it's a
50,000.
joke. It's a joke until his day wife or husband.
Mm, mm, mm. Now, hey, Corey, that's serious. I mean, here we are. We're just the public watching what's going on. Look, amazing AI kids. I know that's right. Said, I know that's right. It's a joke until it's their husband or wife. You know what I'm saying? That's right. All right. So look, again, you guys, I really appreciate this is candid feedback. Everyone is giving us their reaction to the videos. This is wonderful. All right. So let me see. Chris also said, not to get personal, but what's the difference if a man speaks to all of his exes all of the time and Tamara is not divorced? Let me see. Oh, she's not divorced. Are we talking about Tamara? I'm not sure which Tamara are we talking
Tomorrow,
about?
Tia, or tomorrow,
Oh,
Tia, Mara. You
yeah,
know what?
Tamara.
I get them shows mixed up because they all about the same.
Okay, Tamara is married. Okay, man, they are on us tonight, Corey.
Well, good. That means good. They watch a lot of TV. Good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Corey, but listen, Corey, listen. Don't get contentious, man. Let the ladies have their moment. Okay, we
I
need
work.
this.
Look, I work in the daytime.
All right, cool. Corey, come on, man. Look, we do too. Listen. Rita said he's confused, and then she put a smiley face. Don't calm down, Corey. Corey getting riled up. All right, so Tamara, so Tia and Tamara. Tamara is married. Hold on, Blue. My cat is over here biting me. because he's hungry. Hey, babe, can you feed Blue? Because he over here acting goofy.
You know why you had to go through.
He biting the mess out of me. Blue was like, I want attention. I'm like, bro, I'm on my show.
See, Ayesha, you see what I'm saying?
Help the kitty. You got to help the kitty. All right. Blue is a male cat though, but yeah, we gonna feed Blue. Okay. All right. So Chris said he got jokes. All right. So again, Chris said not to get personal, but what's the difference if a man speaks to all of his exes all the time? So I guess the question is, if you're speaking to your exes, is there a difference in wanting attention from the public? I mean, to me, it's the same damn thing, right? I mean, you're speaking to your exes because you want attention, more than likely. The public, you want people to you want attention because you're famous and your mate is more famous than you, so you feel a little bit jealous. You want some attention. It's listen, speaking to your exes on the regular, that's dangerous water, and it's more dangerous because they're exes and you've been with them and you could get pulled into some stuff. That's worse than what Aisha's doing because that's really playing with fire. If you ask me, you think wanting attention from the public is worse, equal, or not as bad as wanting attention from your exes and talking to your exes? Corey.
The public is the public. She don't know the public, but she sure know that ex.
Facts. So at least she wasn't up there trying to get attention from her exes. That'd be
Right.
crazy. Okay. Hold on. Let me plug my phone up. Go ahead, Corey. You got the mic for a few seconds while I plug my phone up. But
That's fine. It look with that ring situation is I know it's a joke. I get it, but she's not a comedian. Let's get one thing straight. So if she's not a comedian, and it's supposed to be funny, maybe her personality might be funny, but at the same time, she knows her husband. That's what it is. She knows her husband. Just thought about it. So if her husband is that type guy that let stuff go all the time, that means she probably had done it plenty of times to where it's a joke and he ain't checked her yet. So maybe she ain't been checked. I mean, I ain't never see Steph Curry get into an altercation and get mad on a basketball court too much. So
much
I
less.
don't much less get mad at her. Because I can tell, he's a very friendly guy. I get that. But at the same time, everybody, male or female, needs to get checked. If I'm married and I do something wrong, I know I'm gonna feel the heat
Okay.
from my partner's eyes on the right or left of me. Well, she is. It's gonna be like, I should have did that.
Okay. Well, Corey, look, some people don't like the word checked. Who you checking? Well, I can hear it now. But I want to make something very clear. You're talking about respectfully calling them on their BS, correct?
Yeah, checked. I mean, I'm not talking about hand mushing.
Right.
There's everyone has been checked before, and check. I don't think check is a bad word.
I know. Yeah, to some it is, and to some it ain't.
Well, get over yourself.
But I mean, look, listen, calling your mate out, that's also a level of accountability, right? And
Right.
some people ain't trying to be accountable for no reason. All right, so let me see this. Okay, there's a couple of comments, man. TikTok is blowing up. Let me tell you, man, TikTok going ham. All right, so some Rita G said her husband is not worried. All right, her husband is not worried. I agree with that. Gary said you're setting yourself up. Oh, I guess maybe some stuff you were saying, Corey, possibly. We're gonna have to clear that. I'm getting to that comment late, Gary. So I might have lost the thread on the context. Rita G said a married spouse has no business remaining in contact with exes. Oh, so you're setting yourself up if you remain in contact with exes. Yes, I agree. Let's see here. Rita G said, "Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me?" And she laughing. Rita over here. She over here starting stuff, Corey. She said, "You gonna check her? Who gonna check Rita?" Corey,
She and my wife, so I'm good.
hey, I love that. There you go, Corey. Like, look, we ain't got no business checking other people. That's people that we married to and we connected to. All right. All right. Okay. Then Amazing AI Kids said, I believe he used to be submissive with her before the fame. Mm, mm, mm,
Yeah, that's how he got her.
mm. But submissive as though like she used to kind of run it, you're saying? Okay. I
I don't
mean,
know. I don't know what she did, but he was at a small school. They've been together since college, and he blew up to where he is a mega star now.
megastar,
She
yeah.
might not even expect that. She might not even had the 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 confidence in his ability.
Mm,
You see
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Chris Bradley said, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. All
No,
right. And now it's different and she has a hard time. So okay, I get it. So I see what Amazing AI Kids. First of all, someone just entered the building. Let me see who's in here. Let me see who walked in the room. Yeah. Oh, I heard someone come in the room, but I don't see him. Okay. All right, we'll get back to it. Oh, there it is. What are these? Oh, I see what it is. Someone is sending me messages. Okay, so dope female trainer was trying to make it in, Corey. She's
uh-oh.
not able to make it in right now. Look, I just did something.
You probably did, Dave.
I did something. Hold on. Yeah, I just changed something up. Hold up. All right, we'll get it back. Okay. Yeah, hold on, man. I gotta get my thing. There it is. Corey is acting up on me. All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna fix this. Okay. She said it's different now. I was talking about when you were with your ex. Yeah, if you're talking to your ex. Okay, I got you, Gary. Rita G. Okay, welcome in. Philly is blowing it. Who is Philly? Philadelphia?
He's
Oh
You're
man.
talking about a football game.
Baseball. Is it baseball or football?
Oh, both. They're both on it. Philly just lost. The Dodgers just lost. I mean, the Phillies just lost to the Dodgers.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. I'm a Braves fan. It's fine.
Ah, that's crazy. And now my entire
Dave.
scene has gotten messed up. Hold on, Corey. What happened to my scene, yo? Oh, I'm mad.
I don't know, Dave.
All right. Anyway, and it's not letting me do this. Okay. Well, we just gonna have to TikTok. Y'all just looking at a small version of Corey. Oh, and now he's big as the screen. Okay. All right, we're back. Finally. Okay. I hit the wrong button, Corey, and I had to adjust the
Oh, you made
settings.
me small. Thank you.
Man, you were so little, Corey. You were like the littles. All right, Yvette entered the studio. All right, come on up to the stage. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. This is
dear Yvette.
Yvette.
Dear
Yeah,
Yvette.
yeah. All right, come on up to the stage, Yvette. All right.
Big Corey G.
What
What's
is?
up, Yvette? Yeah.
Where have you
Grrr.
been?
Oh, good. How you doing?
I'm doing. I'm exhausted, but I'm doing.
Welcome in, Yvette. So something
What's
happened here with my layout, but I got you. I see you now, Yvette. Oh, there you go. Yep, you're adjusting. Go and adjust. Get it right.
Get it right.
This is hey y'all, Yvette, man. We love Yvette. She's we call her auntie, but lovely and respectfully, we call her auntie on the show. Welcome in, Yvette.
hey?
All right, so Yvette, you might have missed the other clip. We have exactly 1 hour. You might have missed the original clip that we started with. So I don't want to go backwards and show you that clip, but I
I
will show
seen
you
one
the.
clip. I think that you sent me, but I don't remember.
All right, let me add the one from the reel. I think they said this is the reel.
The
Okay,
All
no,
right,
I
real.
didn't see this one.
Excuse ain't why. TikTok. The real.
the reel. All right, let's play this again.
Hello, Marcel.
So the idea, I'm gonna play one more time and then I'll pause it.
Hello, Marcel.
So they bring out a male exotic dancer looking like, and
I mean,
Aisha acts like she's adjusting or taking off her ring. Okay, and so the topic for today is Aisha Curry, um, buyer's remorse. Does she have buyer's remorse for dealing with for marrying Steph Curry? And the caption is her buyer's remorse. Is it insecurity, disappointment, or disrespect? Insecurity, disappointment, or disrespect? Yvette, just from that clip alone, you're a woman. If a woman does that on a national television show, do you think that's insecurity? Do you think that's disappointment, disrespect, or is it just simply she was joking?
she was joking. I would take it as she was joking. I think people read too much into life today. You can't joke about anything. You can't have fun. I mean, because clearly she's got a snack at home. Clearly, a snack is bringing home the bag. So you know what I'm saying. So
Uh-huh.
we need to get over ourselves. America, get over yourselves.
Get over yourself.
Get
Okay.
over
All right.
yourselves. We have a joke. Hee hee ha ha. Laugh a little. Damn.
Laugh a little. Okay. All right. Laugh a little. I ain't mad
That's
at
my
that.
take on it.
That's your take on it. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Um, so what about the first clip?
How and
Let-
now that's what I was getting ready to say. However, that first clip, um, I would find that a little disrespectful. If there's something going on at home or something, she should have handled that with him at home. If she's unhappy, bye. Don't come out there and put your laundry out in the streets like that.
All right,
That
here it
ain't
is. I'll play the original clip for you again. Here we
I
go.
feel like when Steph was first going off, really making a name for himself, everyone loved his family. He was bringing out the baby to the press conference. The wife was doing the cooking show. But it was simply not enough for Ayesha, and over time, it's really just gotten more and more embarrassing. First 6 years ago, we had this clip from the Red Table Talk where relationships go
Hold
to
on.
die. Ayesha went on there with the Sith Lord herself,
Can you
and
hear
also
it?
Steph's mother of all people, and
yes.
she had this to say about yearning for attention from other men. Because there are women out there constantly thirsting over her husband, and she wanted some of that same lust.
Something that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then like I begin to internalize it and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're
Like
not looking.
what?
You're not
So she said, "Is something wrong with me?" She said, "Over the past 10 years, with all the attention Steph was getting, and mind you, y'all, this is when Steph was winning championships, going against LeBron. You know what I mean? So Steph was really on the rise." And her statement was, "Over the last 10 years, I've had zero male attention." And this is the key phrase, Yvette. Is there something wrong with me? So she took it internal. She internalized her husband's attention. So
Right.
now, having seen that clip, is that insecurity? Is that just disappointing? Or is that disrespect, Yvette?
Well, she told you right there that it was insecurity. I mean, so I mean, there's nothing else no other question to ask. And she said, "It's my insecurity." However, people don't realize when you're dating, especially women, when you're dating a man that is in the limelight like that, a musician, an artist, TV, TV actor, that comes with the territory. So therefore, you have to build up some kind of strength, immunity, trust within that relationship. Because number one, he chose you. The man did the choosing. He chose you. So you either show your insecurity and lash out with that insecurity and lose him, or build that strength that you make your relationship with your man so solid, can nothing nobody say or do waver it. And that's up
Okay.
to you to do. It's your
Okay.
choice.
Okay.
But I do get it. I do get it. I'm a woman myself. I get it. And here's the thing. usually the very successful men, they're focused on what they're doing. So with them being focused on bringing home the bag, doing what they need to do to keep you in a certain lifestyle, there's not. It's hard for them to separate the focus. I need to practice to get better, or the focus. I need to get that next deal to keep the money coming in. And then there's a little small category for you now, which is the romance and all that other stuff. They're not. They don't know how to do all at the same time, on the most part.
Okay. Let me see here. So Chris, actually, amazing AI kid said, I think it's about power with her. I think it's about power. You know, and that's something to think
It
about
might be.
because look, man, when they were there's a picture. I have to pull it up. But when they were in high school, when they were in college, you know, Steph did look nerdy. You know, Steph was skinny. He looked nerdy. His hair wasn't lined up. He needed a cut. Aisha was pretty. You know, she was, pretty, the light skinned pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm sure Aisha got a lot of attention in high school and in college. I'm sure she was the one with all of the quote unquote um, sexual marketplace value, as Kevin Samuels might say. She had all of the sexual marketplace value when they were younger. All right, and now he's blown up, Corey. Now he's the man.
Right.
Not that it's a competition, but maybe she feels that loss of, man, I used to be the one that everybody said, wow, she's the one in the relationship. Now everybody talking about him and she don't even exist. And it's been 10 years. And like she said in another clip, she's a mom, and we'll get to that. But maybe she's feeling like I lost some status that I used to have, and I don't know how to deal with that. Is that a possibility, Yvette?
She's got a new status. She's
What's
got
the
a
new
new
status?
status.
What's the
Like
new status? What's the new
what?
status?
Do you even have to ask? She's got a whole new status that every other woman would love to have. That's why the women are giving her husband the attention. They want the status she has. Being in that position that she is in, it allowed her to have a door open for her to do her cookbook and this cooking show. She keeps forgetting that was attention. I've seen her myself on a couple of these talk shows cooking and talking about her wonderful marriage. So you did get attention, boo boo. Like, no, don't do that.
Okay, well, let's play devil's advocate. Yeah, she's getting attention, but it's all connected to her husband. Like, I didn't get in other words, my cooking show didn't pop off
Um,
if it wasn't for me being the wife of Steph Curry.
And
My jewelry or whatever I'm doing didn't pop off without my husband's fame. Maybe she's feeling like I thought I was.
Dave,
uh-oh.
we lost
I don't know
Dave.
if it's his internet because I thought it was my internet. My computer has been doing some crazy stuff lately where I think it's time for a new one.
Nah, that's Dave today, right now.
Oh no.
Pass the
So
ball, Kobe. That's Aisha Curry. Y'all a
yeah,
team now. Y'all are a team. It,
exactly.
you that's why you have his last name. Don't worry about Stop worrying about what other people think. You need to worry about your family and your core, because that's what you got married for. Y'all are building something that y'all built. If you stop singling yourself out, well, guess what's going to happen? It's going to trickle down to your children.
You
You
know,
have a
this is the
core
problem. I
family,
have this conversation on a daily with people around me. This social media and has changed the roles and an idea of what a relationship is supposed to be.
right?
It's become like a selfish me. What about me?
Right,
What about me? Society and realizing when you get in a relationship, it's a building block. You're trying
right.
to keep each other's spirits lifted, support each other's ideas and dreams. Come together and make something happen. And then if a family come in it, then you're doing it for the betterment of the family.
Exactly.
And then be thankful. Be thankful that you had the husband that was able to open a door for you, because the rest of the world don't have a husband that can open a door, and some
Right.
of them don't. They don't open even the door with the car door. They don't even open up the
It's
house door. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they don't. You have one that opened up a door where people know who you are. We know your name. And then if you're this wonderful Christian young lady that you often talk about as well, what you're doing, this is not it. This, I mean,
Right.
complaining about not being seen or heard, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Right. 10 years ago, 4 or 5, when when she had her cooking show and doing all that stuff, you had pots. I think she had her own pot brand.
Yeah, yeah,
That's other residual income that
that's
y'all
what I'm
created
saying.
together. So what are you mad about? Look, this is a team effort. Y'all build this stuff together. Y'all have things together. He didn't do it separate from you. He said, "Go ahead, baby. I'm on your side. I'm
Exactly.
here for you. I love you. Do your thing." He didn't tell you, "Hey, you gonna stay in the house and cook and raise these kids, and that's it. And they don't even need to know your name. Don't even come out the house." He didn't do
Right.
nothing like that. You at the games, you supporting your kids at the press conference.
Yeah.
Y'all looking good together.
Yes.
Why are you
The cutest
I
couple
don't
ever. So cute.
right,
They look so good together.
y'all are cute and well put together. Be
Yes.
happy. If you're not happy, she says she went seeing a therapist. If you seeing a therapist, why are you talking about what you talked about with a therapist in the public eye?
Yeah, maybe yeah, but again, if she's unhappy, she's unhappy. She has the right to her emotions and the right to her
She does
feelings.
have the right to her
She
emotions.
do
Yes,
have
she
a
does.
right to them, but I think it should be handled a little differently. Like, I mean, if you have girlfriends, sure, you talk about it amongst them, and the right
Yeah,
ones too, because you can't listen to
yeah.
all your girlfriends. Not
Mm-mm.
everybody have your best interests at heart. Because the ones that be like, "Girl, leave him," that's the one that want him. So don't listen to
Right.
that one.
Yeah, I
Don't listen
hope
to
that,
that one.
I think that actually, I think Steph has handled it very well because he ain't said nothing.
That's
Really.
what you do.
That's
That's
what
what
you
you're
do.
supposed to do.
He ain't said nothing. He
Yeah,
got the season to think about. He trying to win another championship.
exactly,
And he
exactly.
look,
But that's what
you
you're
know
supposed
what?
to do. You're supposed to
Right.
be quiet, be still, don't respond to the public stuff. Because guess what? At the end of the day, and that's what everybody need to understand, especially coming on here telling your business. At the end of the day, none of these people that see you are going to come to your rescue to
Mm-mm.
pay your bills, to pull you out of any mess. On the most part, you got a few that may know you from on here, and they'll reach out
Right.
after the fact, be like, "Girl, are you good?" or whatever. But on the most part, no, they're not. They're not going to pay your bills. They're not going to rescue you.
I
Figure it
think
out silently at home, not silently, but at home amongst people that do know all of you, not part of
oh,
you, but all of you, and not just what's seen here. Because you know me, I always say I don't like coming on here talking about celebrities because I'm not in their household with them. I don't know what their situation is. So
uh,
I thought we were going to do something else. There was another show that we talked about that we should have done.
oh yeah. Look, that's the reason why I said because I'm off tomorrow, and I got time tonight.
Yeah, well, I tried to talk to Dave earlier for a little bit. I've been doing taxes all day.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah, it was what I was supposed to do. It was my first day off in a minute too. So no, yes and no, because I've been doing a lot of stuff lately. But we're still alive, right? So probably shouldn't
Yeah, we
even talk
still
about that.
alive. Yeah, Dave
Yeah,
just he just
just
having
a bit.
technical difficulties. But you been doing all right, Yvette?
I Well, I'm doing my YouTube channel, so I guess now, and I'm behind the eight
Oh,
ball with that too. I have my
oh,
dental deep dive, which talks about dentistry, of course. I
okay.
trying to educate the consumers, the people out here in the world. I'm just trying to educate them on what takes place when you go to the dental office, why X-rays are necessary, understanding your insurance,
Oh
choosing the
yes.
best doctor for your procedure, knowing, understanding your procedure. So just trying to get people to understand and recognize you know how important it is to learn your dentist and understand it.
Yeah, because I swear my dentist is. I had two periodontal surgeries this year, and
Mm,
I'm like, "Are we done? Can we please be done so I get this other stuff done,
mm.
please?"
Well, that's what I do
Good.
actually. Most of the doctors I work with periodontal, so I do a lot of the osteosurgeries,
Okay.
the sinus lift implant placements. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I've also worked with general, and I do sometimes work with pediatric um, as
There you
well,
go.
and that allows me to know in cosmetic dentistry, the smile makeover. So I do a
Yeah.
lot of those different
All
things,
right.
so I know what you
Okay.
should be looking for. Okay,
I'm
Good.
sorry. Can
Dave's
y'all hear?
back.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Dave. Thank.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me show the TikTok that we're back. So what happened was, man, my battery died. All right,
Mm.
so Dre. So hold on. Yvette, do
Yes.
you remember Dre from TikTok?
From Instagram.
Jamaican from Instagram, Jamaican Dre from Instagram, way back when we did Dave Life After Dark 3-4 years ago.
I know
I
him.
have to see.
All right, hold
He's
on.
here.
He's here. So Dre, what you might want to do, so you can be on the show itself, send me a DM on Instagram, and then I'm gonna send you the link,
Yeah.
and then you can be on the
All
screen.
right.
You can be on the screen. But hold on before you go. I want everybody on TikTok to know that when I tell you Dre is one of my day ones, I'm talking about before I got married, before Dre got married. Like Dre is one of my day ones. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
I was on a show with him with J Can Trucker and Aldis, I think his name was. And this is back before I was opened my show with prayer. They had me as a guest and they were like, "Hey Dave, we gonna pray." I'm like, we gonna pray and we about to talk some craziness. They said, "Hey, Dre was like, hey, we always invite the Lord in. It don't matter what the discussion is, bring God in." That might have been episode 30. Dre, I've been praying ever since that episode. I done found my wife, I done got married, and I'm on episode 323.
Mm,
Mm.
So this just shows you the growth of this show and the
right.
growth of myself and yourself and our
How long you been around?
relationship and how long we've been around. So before you say anything and respond, jump to Instagram. I'm gonna send me a message right now on IG and I'm gonna send you the link, Dre.
Okay.
All right, that's my guy. Now, Yvette, let me show you how God worked. I was just telling you about my agency, LHS, and how wonderful it is. I was telling
Yes.
Corey, hey, if you come to the gram, you got to get on LHS. Why, Yvette and Corey, did I just see someone send a message and say, hey, let's welcome our newest member of LHS? His name is Man of God. And I said, yo, that's Dre. I said, that's Dre. I said, man, I know Dre. So look, so God is working. LHS is moving. God is moving, and he's a part of the agency, man. Without me even having to say anything and recruit him, here he is, and I'm super happy. I'm about to bring him up to the stage. I'm gonna copy the link and bring him on up. That ain't that something, Yvette?
It is.
That's great.
Because I'm hoping it's the person I think it is. I'm trying to remember in my mind.
You know Dre. Watch when you see him, you can be like, oh yeah. As soon as you see him and you hear his voice, you be like, oh yeah, I know him. All right, so he's on the way. All right, and man, shout out to the agency, man. Shout out to LHS, man. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that, team? Y'all see how
Yeah.
God is
Yeah.
moving? Y'all see
Mhm.
how God is moving? It's a big deal. I'm super excited. All right, Dre gonna pop in a second. Um, where were we? where were
Oh.
we before my battery
Oh,
died?
me and Big Corey, we finished it off for you.
We
We continued on like the true
Okay.
continued on.
professionals that we are.
That's right.
All right, there he is, Yvette.
Yes.
You remember
Hello,
Dre?
Dre. What's going on?
What's up? What's up? Shout out to you guys. What's popping?
Shout out to my man Dre. First of all, congratulations on the wedding, being married, and all that. Y'all did
Yes,
get married,
looking
correct, Dre?
good. Congratulations.
Yeah, bro.
Looking really good there.
I got married. I got baptized. I bought a brand new house. I'm a
Aw,
minister, man. Yeah, the Lord has been.
wow.
Yeah, man.
I'm no longer a part of the swingers club or none of that stuff. You remember, bro?
Hey, yeah, we was kind of having fun. We was wilding back in the day. That's when After Dark was really After Dark, and we was just, single people, right? But I'm so glad that you got baptized and man, you focus on the Lord. I'm super excited for you.
Yeah, man. After a while, you don't. After a while, them things that you after a while you realize if you don't leave them thing that you stay in it for a while, them spirits don't leave, Even now
Mm.
I still battle with them spirits, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
If you've been there I told somebody if you've been there, you understand. But the spirit of lust, the spirit of fornication, the spirit of immorality, them spirits don't leave you that easy.
Mm-hmm.
They leave you, and them spirit destroy everything that even if you try to get in a relationship, them spirit try to come in and destroy it. You get me?
Yeah, no
If
doubt.
yeah, if you're not grounded in your Lord, you'll be like, what is going on? You know?
No doubt, man. No doubt. Well, I'm glad you joined the panel. Um, hold on. Everybody go on mute because I'm getting the echo. All right. Yeah. Oh, it was Corey, I think. You can unmute Dre. So we're gonna get back to the show real quick. I'm glad that you joined. Oh no, it might be you, Dre. It's a little bit of echo. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Um, I'm glad you joined. Are you willing to? I know. Listen, I know you're a preacher. I'm not trying to push you into a discussion, but we're having a discussion tonight about Ayesha Curry and is she being disrespectful to her husband by saying she wants attention? You know, she seeks male attention. She misses that. Does that is that something you can talk about? Because I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
have you
yeah,
come
yeah,
out.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, word. All right, so look, I'm gonna put you on mute, Dre. If you got some AirPods, if you could use those, that would help because I'm just getting feedback from the speaker. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go back and play the next clip. Let's play the next clip. Wait a minute, Dre preaching in his draws? Dre,
Dave,
listen,
Dave,
no,
Dave,
I got
Dave,
smoke. I got smoke. I know the guy. Yvette,
boy.
Yvette, we not gonna let it slide. We not. I saw that.
Wait a minute.
I thought they were shorts.
They could be shorts.
They were shorts.
They
There
could. They
you
could.
go. Why are you
They
taking it
could be.
there?
I'm just saying. It
Exactly.
look like some boxes to me. I'm gonna
You
ask when he
just
come back on camera.
messy.
I'm gonna ask him.
Messy,
There, look at.
messy,
Look at. Look
messy.
at. Look at. Look at. Look at.
Yeah, those are trainers, dog. Leave him
Oh,
on. Those are trainers.
hold on. Hold on. Hey, Dre, can you hear me? Hold on. You gotta unmute. All right, Dre, can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Hey, you know I got to give you a little flack, Dre. Are you preaching in your draws?
Nah, bro.
Okay. All right. Those are shorts.
Yeah, my shorts on.
All right. Listen, y'all. I'm having fun. Y'all gotta understand, man. I'm messing with Dre. You know I like to crack jokes. I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you, guy. All right, let's go. Let's go to the next clip. I see. It got quiet up in here. I see y'all. Y'all like, look, don't play. All right, I won't play. I won't play. Let me find the next clip. Where is the next clip? Okay. So here's the next clip. This is what she got in trouble for recently.
Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So
Yeah.
I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals and I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life. So it's like it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
Okay. One more time.
4 kids. Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals and I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life. So it's like it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
Okay. So my question for the panel is that disrespectful or disappointing for her to say, I didn't want kids. I didn't know what I wanted.
No.
No. She just an indecisive young woman, like most people are at that time. We're gonna be indecisive when you're that young. You know, she just hit a lick. I mean, she got she this is her growth. It happened. She had one path and it didn't go that way.
Right.
Period.
Okay.
Period. Yeah, I want to be a football player. I want to play basketball. But guess what? That ain't happened.
Right. Life happened.
Life happened.
That's
Okay.
right. I'm like Elma J. Fudge. I wanted to be a millionaire. I want a mansion in the yacht.
Right. Right. Okay. All right.
That
Dre.
didn't happen. Yeah, but no. A lot of times you don't know where you want to be and what you want to do. I mean, I mean, I did dream of being. I wanted to be like my grandparents and my aunties and uncles. They found, they've been married since teenage years, and they're all in their 90s now. And my auntie just passed now, but she made it to 90. My uncle's 90. Like my grandfather 90, 94. Like they were married like since 14 and 15 years old.
Yeah.
Like, because that was
Wow.
how they did it. So we're talking about lifetime of marriages.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen for me. So, but that's what I wanted because that's what I seen.
Okay. All right. So, okay. It didn't happen, but it's not disrespectful. Dre, was she being disrespectful?
Um, I wouldn't say she. I wouldn't say she being disrespectful. Um, my point is like my issue that I have with it is, um, what age did you realize that they didn't want this, or what caused you now to realize that you married having a family, it is not what you wanted for your life. What causes it now? Because how old is Ayesha Curry?
Let's say 35, something
She tell,
like that.
I, she 35, and she pretty young too. And sometimes I think these women are you see, pretty girl say something. What's her name? What's the lady that her name that said something a while ago? What's her name
Yvette?
is Eve. I Yvette said something about her auntie and her uncle, and they were only influenced by each other. They didn't have no other influence around them. The husband influenced the wife influenced. But now these women, and if Ayesha Curry is 35, she's still young, she's still in her prime. So all of these influence that she see around her, that's what I think is triggering what she's saying now, because it's um she's in the celebrity world she's in the celebrity world basically. So all of this thought that she's talking about is really something from my point of view. I think it's an influence coming from somewhere or stuff that she actually hear about basically, understand? Because Steph Curry don't cheat, Steph Curry don't out here doing anything. Even earlier when I was listening to guys, and she said the attention that Steph Curry get, she don't get it. What attention do we really want from these men? Because the attention that he's getting, these women are throwing themselves at him for them to sleep with her. That's what you want. That's the attention that you want. Because no man just giving you free attention. So they want something from you. So is it that
That
she wanna? Is it that she wanna say I've never been to a place where I was able to um, get different sleep with different men, so she could have different experience? Is she trying to say Steph Curry is her only intimate experience, and she probably have heard about something, has probably seen
Mm.
something, or probably want to try something now?
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
they say and that's what I'm seeing as
Mm.
and she's 35. She ain't old. She's not an old woman. She's 35. I'm 34. So what I think has happened to her is she has been with Steph Curry all her life. Steph Curry is a good guy. She don't got nothing to say. He's out there sleeping around doing anything now. So it's just like she's over. It's like she would have said, "Yeah, look at how he's not cheating on her." So she have no what I want to say. She have nothing to put up against him. So now all of this pressure stays now. She's overwhelmed with what she wanted to. She want experience now. But because Steph Curry isn't stepping out there and doing anything, you get me? She can't
Hmm.
find no loophole to slip in a next man. You get me? Or
Oh.
an experience. So now she's saying she's overwhelmed. She didn't want to be this. She didn't want. You could have still had your career. You could have still do everything. You get me? You could have got a babysitter. You could have still been your chef, whatever you wanted to be. But I don't think it's so much of the relationship. I think it's the experience what she don't get with other men. Because there's
Yeah.
no outside of other men, there's no experience that you can get. You could be a chef. You could travel.
So,
You could do.
I agree, and let me jump in. I'm gonna be a little more street and direct with it. Sound like she didn't have a whole face.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Whoa.
No, I'm
That's
just
what I.
I'm.
That's the word
That's
I
what I'm.
didn't want to use, but
No,
that's it.
and Dre, I got you. I got you, Dre. Listen, man. Listen,
He's
I'm
a
saved.
minister now. He's a minister.
Listen,
You
hold on,
heard
hold
him.
on. I'm saved. I'm
He
saved,
good. How is in the Bible?
but I'm not a minister.
Yeah,
Listen,
he's
listen.
right. Always, you're right. She did have an old phase, and guess what? Let me say this too. Sometimes when these women start to probably watch porn and all of them stuff, then they start to see different comparisons. They probably hear their friend talk. Because what she really wants, she want a different man inside of her. That's it. It's not money is not her problem. Shoes is not her problem. Clothes is not her problem. Vacation. What is her problem is she wanted a different. She wanted to experience something outside of what
So
Stepper
so
provide
let's
for her
jump.
sex.
Let's jump in there. Let's jump in there. Now the extreme is she want another man experience. She want to experience it, sleep with another man. That's
Yeah.
extreme. Let's pull it back a little and let's just say she doesn't want to sleep with anyone. She attention is the worst drug out there these days, especially
It
with social
is.
media.
It is. It is.
Let's just say she only wants attention. Let's just say I want attention. I want my own following. I want my own, YouTube show to be popping. Like I want to go on the red carpet without my husband and want people to say, "Oh, Aisha, Aisha." Let's just say it's that. Is that a disappointment for her to publicly say, "I want male attention," if it's just attention and it ain't sex?
That's a Jezebel spirit.
Mm,
Just
all
when I
right.
said, goes at the same time.
I ain't mad
Wow.
at that, Dre. I ain't mad.
That's a
Yvette,
Jezebel.
Mm.
Yvette
That's a
Court, is it bad for a woman to want attention from men when she's married?
Of course it
Is
is.
it? Yeah.
See, there's a difference. There's a difference. I mean, like I said, I am a woman and I get it. Sometimes when you just want to know that other people still find you attractive or whatever. But sometimes you have to be careful with the type of attention that you seek. That goes to the young girl who, and I'm just using an example, but you get somebody that you're half scandally dressed, and somebody come and tap you on your behind, or you get it goes even further than that, and then people say, "Well, look how you dressed," and then you get offended, and then I'm like, "But look, it depends on the type of attention you are trying to attract. Do you want a gentleman attention, or do you want the hood rat attention who's not going to respect you, is going to say anything to you, will try to touch you, feel on you, and give you no respect? Or do you want the
Right.
gentleman that would be like, oh, you looking lovely today, can give you a compliment if that's what you want? It's still attention, you know what I'm saying? And leave it at that. They don't go with the, oh, I want to touch that, da 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 da. I want to suck on your blink, blinky, blink, blink. That's over the top.
Right.
So, let, look, let me, great point, Yvette. But let me just say this: there's different types of attention. I took my woman out a month ago. We got the same type of attention together. Y'all look good together.
Right.
Y'all are nice. But guess what? I know she gets attention when I'm not with her. And she
Right.
also knows I get attention when I'm not, we're not together. We both probably get equal amount of attention for different things. But the thing is, do you want this positive attention? All right, Miss Curry, I don't know. What kind of attention do you want?
Miss,
Because the thing is, I can get good positive attention feedback for who I am and the way I dress or the way I carry myself. And so is my lady as well. That's the best type of attention to have.
Exactly.
and I'm gonna say this too. Aisha Curry, she's a celebrity. Who she's gonna get attention from? Most other celebrities. It's very hard. I'm not saying she can't get it from a local man, but the circle that she really in. She's not just like a common person. The circle that you're in, you are around celebrities. So who do you want? And as I said, this is my point of view from looking at her as a young person. Even you see the video when she was trying to take off her ring on the show. Um, you saw that when there was a video where that man came out with you
Yes.
got this attention that she want is not an attention where she must get compliment. The attention that she want, and this is fact. She want the Jada, what's her name? Jada Simic kind of attention. That's the
Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett. That's the attention that she actually want. It's not like she's saying, oh, other men don't look at her. She don't like what? Like
Mm.
like
So
relax.
so let me play the last clip. This is the second half of that one. Let's see what she's saying here right here. Oh, hold on. Here it is. No, sorry, that was the wrong one. Let me remove that one. Yeah, that's the one we already saw. That was the red table.
That was a red table. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Family?
No. So
No, that's the family. That's Do She Want Family. Uh-oh, do I have the other clip loaded up? I don't have it loaded up. All right, I'll find it.
Loaded up. Yes.
Oh, Dave.
I wanted to bring another point about
Go ahead.
attention as well. I was dating a gentleman who now since have passed, and he was attractive, and he used to, do sales, and he always was entering women hair salons. So he was always around a lot of women. I'm sure some of them would try to proposition him. But I had this thing where I like to share my day with my man, So it's like I come home, or when I talk to him, I'm like, oh, well, this happened today, and this guy tried to holler at me, and da da da. And I would tell him, like, all the people that tried to holler. And then one day he said, and then I never thought about it. I never thought about this. He said, so, you don't have to tell me every time a guy tried to holler at you. He says, I know you're attractive. That's why I'm with you, because you're an attractive woman. And I know when you're not with me, men are going to try to talk to you. Just like when I seen you, I came up and I talked to you. He said, so you don't have to tell me every time. And I'm sure you handle it accordingly, just like I handle myself accordingly. He said, because when you do that to the wrong person, you can place insecurity within them. And I didn't ever think about that. So it took him to explain that, because I understood where I went wrong in my past relationship is because I would do the same thing. And that person didn't have faith that I handled it. He thought maybe the person could take me away from him, And I never thought about, they might not be able to handle what I'm saying, so. Yeah. Just to say, she's attractive. I'm sure she do get the attention, but it's all in how you handle it. If you're trying to pretend to take off your ring, hey, now somebody that you gave attention to earlier might decide, hey, well, maybe things ain't happy over there. Let me try to hit it again.
And that's the thing women got to understand with men, because when I used to be in the world, I don't care if you're married or not. Men don't care if I'm not saying all men, but a percentage of men don't care if you're married. And when a woman turn her mouth to say certain things like that, men know that there's a crack, there's a loophole, there's somewhere that they could slip in.
You're right.
Men don't care if you're married. Men just want to know that there's a loophole. And if you're trying to ask that you want attention, as I said, she's young, she's 35. And when women start to speak like that, the spirit of Jezebel has overcome them. And attention, and the spirit of Jezebel can either be for men or women. Because one thing is, she wants the attention from men. And as I said, it's not just to compliment her, it's to actually be with her. As my boy said, she never have her little old face. And I say, it's coming from stuff that she has seen with her eyes, or stuff that she has heard with her ears. Because your eye gates and your ear gates, if you don't protect them, they ruin everything that you actually stand for. You understand? And as a married man that used to be in this. My wife meet me when I was in the street, and I tell my most time when I talk to my wife, I'm like, I deal with lust inside my brain. You understand? I don't bring it out physically. You understand? So Ayesha need to relax herself, but she want attention.
So speaking of her wanting attention, let's look at the last clip, because we're gonna shut it down in 15 minutes.
Yes,
let's look at the last clip.
This still bothers her till this day.
But after my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm not home, like, did you experience that?
I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made me feel confident and cool, then what are you doing?
So one more time because it's short.
Something that still bothers her till this day.
But after my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like,
It's low,
I have
Dave.
goals for myself. Like this.
Say it again.
It's low. It's low. We're not hearing it. I'm not
The
hearing
volume?
it. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Can y'all hear it, Yvette?
I hear it fine. So
Okay.
yeah.
It could be your phone, Dre.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
Dre,
doesn't
'cause
feel
you
right. I
actually
love
coming
being a
in
mom, but I love
I'm
doing
hearing it
other
now.
things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm
Yeah.
not home, like did you experience that?
I still experience
Okay.
that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made me feel confident and cool, then what are you doing?
Something that still bothers.
All right, so it appears that she's saying that her becoming a mom, she began to realize, man, I'm not doing none of the stuff I thought I would be doing. And look, I can understand that to an extent because, when I was younger, look, I thought I would have a whole bunch of kids by now. I thought I would be a famous actor in Hollywood by now, or a famous songwriter and producer, right? And I was always like, man, like even with being married before, she couldn't get pregnant. So it's like, wow, I'm thinking something gonna happen in my 20s and nothing happened. Now I'm remarried now. And we gonna see what happened with that one. You know what I'm saying? We gonna leave that one up to the Lord in terms of us having children. But life's, and sometimes things don't go the way you plan. So I did hear her say stuff like, man, after I had my daughter, I realized none of the stuff I thought was gonna happen happened. And then she said, if you lose all the things that was cool about you, or all the things that made you you, for instance, her body changed because she's a mom. She's not a business mogul working in corporate America. She is a wife. She's not an actress and getting all the attention because when she was younger, like I said, Steph looked kind of nerdy. Steph wasn't wearing his hair the right way. She was the star of the relationship in high school. She was probably the star in college. Light skin, pretty, light eyes, slim, youthful. All that, everything was going her way. Then all of a sudden, this guy star rises, and then he makes to the NBA, and then the whole world knows about him. Now he got money. Now he can dress right. Now he can wear his hair right. Now everybody's talking about him being one of the greats. So it shifted from the spotlight being on her to the spotlight being on him. And I think that her regret of not doing things, well, I'll ask y'all, is that valid to say, man, life didn't turn out the way I wanted?
No.
Let's take wanting male attention out of it, Corey. You didn't make it to the NBA. You didn't make it to the NFL. I didn't make it to Hollywood big. You understand what I'm saying? Like, things didn't happen. I'm not Teddy Riley. I'm not Kirk Franklin. I'm not the greatest songwriter that ever lived. I'm not Prince. I'm not Michael Jackson. So is it okay? I mean, I'm just saying, when you're young, you want to do stuff.
I
So
don't
what
know.
I'm
I'm not a pilot. Shoot.
you know what I'm saying? You're not a pilot. So what I'm saying is, just take that in context. Is that what she said disrespectful, Corey?
It's not disrespectful, but guess what? It's grown up shit. Excuse my
That
language.
part.
It's grown up. It's part of life. It's going to happen. Everybody got to pivot. I don't care who you are. I ain't heard not one person say all the 53 years I lived say I did it this way and I just hit it and everything went my way. Never. Even Jesus, it didn't go his way. He had to pray about so he could pivot and go somewhere else. That's what part of life is.
Yeah.
That's life in general.
Yeah. I mean, even somebody like, we would think Michael Jackson, who had success from the age of 6 on up, we would think it went his way, but it didn't in certain things. You know what I'm saying? He died
Because he
young.
wanted to play. He wanted to be with kids. When he was a kid, he wanted to be a child. He had to go work.
Yeah.
Understand?
He did not have a childhood, and he wanted to be like the other kids and go outside and play and learn to ride a bike. And life be life, and you just got to jump on board and like you said, pivot and come up with different plans and goals. And maybe you couldn't do it in the time frame that you wanted to do it,
Mhm.
but like I always say, forget about the past, plan for tomorrow, live for today, and plan for tomorrow.
Right.
So that's what you do because your past is behind you. You can't change it. So you can't change your past, but you can live for today and plan for tomorrow. So guess what? If you couldn't be that businesswoman today because of the kid, guess what? Make a new plan. Be like, okay, by the time she's 5, and then the fact that, again, she had it easy. I don't want to hear this woman complain. She had it easy in the sense that you had a second income. I raised 2 boys by myself with no help, no child support, and nothing. All right, and
Yeah.
and that was the hardest thing. I would never want anyone else to have to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was hard. No federal assistance, none of that stuff. Work, private school, hockey. I did that.
Yeah, she said something that's surprising. She said she talk about this in therapy a lot. That means that she basically be she in therapy for this. And I'm gonna say something. It sound to me like because it sound to me like she's jealous of her husband, like it's a competition thing to me. Like she sound jealous, like she said, "Oh, I never get to do what I want." It's like she said, "I don't get to do what I want, but he get to do what he want."
Yeah.
Like, and I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
say this, um, and if she say, "Oh yeah," after having kids, and this is my thing, from my point of view, as I said, somebody or something get in her head, and that's why she actually behaving like this. I mean, I don't know. Is she black? Is she black? She black?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
I think she's mixed, but yeah,
She
but
makes
black.
it. So as I said,
Yeah.
I don't know. As I said, I don't know. I don't know what foundation she see when it comes to marriage. I don't know what foundation she see when it comes to marriage or and in her life. But she has as pretty as Yvette was saying. She have pretty much everything she wanted. If your body change, you could go get your body done. You have money, whatever. But for me, I just think it's jealousy. I just think from her, the way she speak is jealousy. Like I didn't get to do what I want. Okay, you got kids, you're 35. If you wanted to do what you want, you could go there. I'm gonna use Kim and then Kim Kardashian them, they making money and they still do whatever they want. They
Yep.
still running their business, they still living their life. So this to me is not even about this is not to me even about and I think she probably battling with something deep down inside and she think having attention from men, that sound like even insecurity, having attention from men going to fill that void in your life. Like that that
That's a
doesn't
good point.
that
Yeah.
doesn't really that
That's
does
a good
that
point.
doesn't really make sense. And let me tell you something about the Jezebel spirit, because I had it. The Jezebel spirit, it love attention. The Orion spirit, it love attention. And anytime that spirit sneak up on you, you'll make every excuse. Because I said Steph Curry not cheating. Steph Curry don't have 3, 4 baby mothers. Steph Curry is not an only fan. Nothing is leaking about Steph Curry. Man. He play football, he take care of his family, and he love his parents. That's all that's Steph Curry. And I'm not gonna say, oh, Steph Curry is boring. Steph Curry is morally upright. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
So if she
yeah,
don't
I
want a
think
man,
he accepted his responsibility and his role as the father. You know, he accepted his role as the head of the household to provide. So he's accepted his role, and I think that's what he's doing. And I don't think she wants to be in the role that she said I do to.
Mm.
and that is huge, Yvette. Because let's talk about it, everyone. These are Christians.
That
This
part, that's
th-
what I'm
this ain't
saying.
thi- this ain't the world. Steph is a proclaimed Christian. Aisha is a proclaimed Christian. So the spirit and look, Dre, you say Jezebel, right? It could be Jezebel. You know what else it could be? Discontentment, right? Just not being content. Because Paul said, I've learned to be content, whether I'm rich or poor, right? Timothy said, godliness with contentment is great gain. Gain is
mhm,
not godliness, but godliness with contentment is
yeah,
great gain. That means
exactly.
being satisfied with what God gave you. You know what I mean? So that means not looking around and saying, dang, man, somebody else got a finer husband. Somebody else got a finer wife. Somebody else got a better car. Somebody else got more followers on TikTok. Somebody else
Yeah,
got a better podcast. Somebody else could play basketball better than me. Somebody got a better physique.
Dave,
Oh man, we got to stop looking left and right. We got
Dave.
to be content. Yeah, yeah. We got 7 minutes, and I want everyone to get a minute to give me their final thoughts. But go ahead, Dre, make your point, and then we're gonna go round table.
My final thought is you said she's a Christian. Dave, I'm a Christian. and the walk is not easy. She still have the Jezebel spirit, and
You're right.
that's all it is. And I got a wife. Anytime you want attention from a next man, that's a Jezebel. That's and if she was like, yeah, I wanted attention. If you want attention from a next man, I don't care what it is. Once you want attention from something outside of your husband, because the Bible say about it, let she stick to her own husband and he stick to his own wife to prevent fornication. So you should never want attention outside of your marriage. That's it. I don't care who you want attention from. You should never even say that you want attention. As I said, the video when the man was coming and she tried to take off her ring, that is showing you something. It is the lust of the flesh. My piece.
There you go. Appreciate it. That's my man Dre. Appreciate you, Dre. Thank you for your input. All right, Yvette, give us your 60 seconds. What's your closing thoughts?
I'm just gonna say I heard this here from it just went out my head. Anyway, iron sharpened iron. The pastor.
Paul.
All right. He talked about playing the hand, the cards that's in your hand. A lot of times you will have the perfect hand, but you keep thinking if I throw one in and pick up another, oh, that's going to make my hand better. But see, the problem is you have to pick up the cards, look at your cards, play the cards in your hand, understand. You may be able to shift the cards around that's in your hand, put them in different positions to make them work, but play what you have in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Because you will have the winning hand if you know how to utilize what you already got.
Come on, Yvette.
People don't know how to do that.
That's great.
All I'm saying. That's my final word. Use what you got. Work with it.
Hey, Yvette, Antioch Missionary Baptist Church, back in the 80s when I was a kid, Pastor Reverend Daniels, I'll never forget. He said, you got to use what you got to get what you want. Now, the point he was making was play the hand that God dealt you.
Right.
And that's your point. And that's I love that. Don't look at the next man's hand or the next woman's hand. And don't think if I throw this card in, I'm gonna get a better one. You might not.
She ain't getting the next Steph Curry for sure.
That part. That part. There's a whole bunch of women lined up to get him. So say bye-bye to him.
She is not getting the next Steph Curry. All right. Hey, Corey, give us your final thoughts, and then we're gonna shut the show down. And right after this, you guys, so everybody is watching on TikTok, right after we end this show, we coming back with Love After Dark Radio, where I'll be playing your favorite old school tunes. I'm DJing now, y'all. Y'all didn't know that I'm DJing on TikTok. Yeah, I'm playing. Hey, gotta let it go. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. All right, Corey, give us your thoughts, and then we're going to close it out.
Steph and Ayesha. Ayesha and Steph. Ayesha need to go somewhere, sit in a room by herself for a good 2 weeks. It needs to be like in Montana, where ain't no phones, ain't no electricity. She need chopped woods like Rambo, Rocky, and all that stuff. Because she needs to be in a bare minimum of nothingness. And then she need to go back home to Steph Curry and her family. And like, you know what? I just need to need a reboot because I forgot what I had. I totally forgot what I had.
See?
And I'm blessed.
And
why am I complaining? I'm sorry, y'all.
That's good, Corey. That's good, man. Wow. Yeah, you know what, you guys? I'm just over here thankful. I appreciate everybody that joined, you guys. We are at the limit here at the end of the After Dark podcast. I want to say to everyone that's watching on TikTok, thank you for joining. We had about 8 or 9 people that watched on TikTok. We had 30 people watching from Twitter. 30 people watching from Twitter. We had 2 people on YouTube, and on Instagram we had I think about 6-7 people came through. Man, I appreciate everybody for joining, man. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're with us tonight, so I want to say thank you. Shout out to my man of God 1, Dre. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you, Dre. And welcome to LHS agency. LHS, y'all pick him up, man. Y'all pick up Dre.
I gotta be over here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Dre, guess what? Our network manager, Lena, she's watching right now from TikTok. So Lena's she's sending gifts.
Shout out to Lena, bro.
Shout out to Lena. Big Corey G. Thank you, man.
Mhm.
Appreciate you, Big Corey G. Always got my back. Great
sir.
insight too, man. And Corey, you was going back and forth with Rita G and a couple others. That was funny. So,
Yeah, they'll be all right.
they'll be,
Mr.
they'll be all
Ladies and Mr. Ladies.
right. They'll be all right. And Yvette, thank you so much. I
You
appreciate
do
you,
this every
Yvette.
night? You do
All
this
right.
every night?
No, so here's what we do. So the podcast is every Thursday, just as it used to
Okay.
be. I'm still sticking with Thursday, but the DJing I do 3 nights a week. I do it Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday only on TikTok. So the DJing is I keep that going on TikTok, and then I do some pop up DJing and all that stuff. We might need to do more podcasting. We can figure out what to do, Dre. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I'm come I just wanted to know where I could really come support.
oh yeah,
you,
man. Oh yeah, you can come.
Now I'm married. I gotta spend time with my wife.
Hey, man. I know you married, man. I know.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. All right, you guys.
Congratulations.
I have a question before y'all go. I have a question. So Lena and everybody on TikTok, I normally end the show and start it again and do the Love After Dark radio. Should I just let this ride out or should I end it, Lena? What you think, Lena? Should I end it or should I just let this ride out? I did have another show scheduled, so I have an event saying it's going to start right now. So should I just end it and start over? Let's see what they say. All right. While they're thinking, we're going to go ahead and she said, let it ride. Lena, I don't know. How's that going to affect my metrics? How's that going to affect my metrics? All right, man, we're going to figure it out. Hold on. I got to bring up my video file here. Everybody looking at my things. Oh, hey, look at what's going on here. I bet we're going to bring this one up. We're going to bring this one up. All right. Hey, I appreciate y'all for joining. All right. I'll see y'all later. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all next time. All right.
Peace.
All right. Thanks. I appreciate it. There it is. Okay. My music is coming. I know I end the show with the music. It's coming. There it is. Remove and add to the stage. There it is. I think there it is. There it is. That's it. All right, y'all. We see y'all later, man. Peace, everybody. All right, I know we're supposed to let it ride, but you know, Lena,